Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna tell you about this really weird story while I play some Minecraft. So one day, me and my friends Jaden, Jasmine, and I'm just gonna use names of my actual friends, but it was not them. The only one that was there was actually Jaden, and yeah, one day my parents got together with his parents because like we're like best friends, and we decided to go camping, and they couldn't make it because they had to go to work, and so they left me, Jaden, and our camp advisor to the work. So once me and Jaden got there, we met the camp advisor. He was acting strange, like he was like twitching, he had suicidal thoughts, and once we stopped him from hanging himself. No, I'm not talking about you. No. Oh, you do? No. And the guy, there was like a cabin that we had to go in, and me and my friend Jaden, we went to that cabin with the camp advisor, and then the camp advisor directed us to get something from the attic, something called a show-off game. It's like a board game, and me and my friend Jaden, we went to the closet, and there was a clown. I know, clowns are creepy. We saw a clown jacking off. We don't know what to, but there was a window in the attic, so it was creepy. And when we saw that clown, yeah, you were telling me it. And once we saw that clown, we shut the attic real fast and left. We went to the camp advisor. One thing was that we heard a window break once we left the cabin. And then yeah, we thought it was just some rotten teenager throwing a rock or some wind blowing it. Like, yeah. And then that night, I heard like a squeak like a horn, and I thought it was just me thinking and hearing sounds in my head. Yeah, I thought my friend was trying to scare me. The next morning, the counselor was dead. He had an axe in his throat, throbbing with blood all over the place. And he's suffocating. He's like, and before we knew it, he was dead, trying to breathe. And out of nowhere, I looked behind me because I felt chills going down my neck or somebody breathing. I didn't know what it was. And then there was a axe going through one of my friend's neck. Me and my friend Jaden were in shock. We couldn't believe it. It was like a knife. It was some kind of dagger or knife going through his neck. We couldn't believe it. But as we saw it, we it scarred us for life. And then our parents showed up to the scene. They we saw their car coming up, and then it slammed into a tree. We went inside really quick, and we opened the door, and there was nothing there. We truly knew it wasn't our parents because we picked up the phone, called them, and they said, "What's going on? Everything's all right?" And I said, and the fear that went through my body. Whenever we were at the cabin, it just hit 3 o'clock. Me and my friend Jaden were still in fear from what happened before. And yeah, my mom has a Dodge Durango, and it crashed into that tree. And like, it was the fear that went through my body when that happened. And I thought my parents were in there, but I called them. Everything was all right. But then it hit 3:01. Me and my friend Jaden were still playing Xbox, and he was playing his PS4. And then the power goes out at 3:02. We tried to travel back to our house, and we tried calling them, but no reception in the woods. And we called our parents finally when we got reception, knowing the fear that went through our body whenever we saw that. Our parents came and picked us up. We didn't say anything because we didn't want to alert them. But we wanted to go back, and we didn't want them to. And all of a sudden, we know that another one of our friends is missing. So me and Jaden quickly told our parents. They drove back, and once they drove back, and we went like we drove back to my house. Then we noticed that one of our friends are missing. Then Jaden says, "Oh no, that's nobody, man. Nobody's gone missing. Dude, he's probably at his house, and you probably forgot the whole trip." And I was in fear and scarred for life. And later that night, the power went out again. Me and my friend Jaden wanted to rush out of the building, it was a storm, and plus we knew our parents were there. They weren't gonna let anything happen to us. But once we got up, we went to the bathroom. We saw somebody running, so we quickly turned around. Then there was nothing there. Then there was a whisper going through. Jaden's ear saying, "Don't look me in the eye, or I will find you, and I will." And then he ended it at "I will." And it was creepy. Jaden didn't know what was going on. He thought it was just me pranking him. But as soon as he realized I was already in the bathroom, and then I heard a scream coming from outside of the bathroom. And as we were living in a 3-story apartment. So our friend would live in one room. Jaden would live with his parents in another room, and I would live with my parents in one room. And so we went outside. Jaden said, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And I said, "Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from our friend's room." So we went to our friend's room. There was nothing in there. And we see blood coming from the balcony. Me and my friend Jaden wanted to go out there and see what was going on, but we had fear to go out there. We had fear to even walk down the hallway. So we went down, knowing that there was somebody in here. So we walked down to the balcony, and there it was. The smashed balcony door. And as we looked down, fear went through our body as we saw his parents laying there, dead. And we see a rope. We wonder what that was. So Jaden looked down, and then he fainted because I think he saw something that was creepy. So I looked down, and there he was, hanging from the ceiling. We thought it was the clown jacking, and our parents left this morning to California, so we were scared because we only had their parents and him, and now we just have each other. We don't have any guardians around, any parents around, and we had his parents, but they were dead. We knew our family would get back from California tomorrow. We couldn't wait for tomorrow. But we had to go to sleep. So we went to sleep, and we hear somebody saying, "Ah, I will get you wherever you are." And we hear a mallet banging on the door. And me and my friends, and then we open the door. Nobody's there. We shut it, open it again, nobody's there. Then okay, now the power is back on and our lights are still on, and we're trying to go to sleep. So as you know, me and Jaden go out to the hallway and turn all the lights off from the cable box. But what we saw, so we got back in bed, and as casual, and then we will continue this video tomorrow as there's no time left. See you guys tomorrow. Do do do. Da la la. Oh yeah yeah yeah.